While many college students do a significant amount of growing up at SF State, Kimberly K. Brandon can actually say she grew up on campus. She was among the first African-American students to attend the Frederick Burke School, a kindergarten through sixth grade program that first opened in 1928 as a teaching lab for SF State students training to be teachers. She remembers being 9 years old during the 1968 student strike and not being able to walk through campus. Less than a decade later, Kimberly would take classes in the Black Studies Department, a program that owed its existence to those same student strikers. That program was instrumental in shaping her thinking around equity, something she'd advocate for her entire life. Kimberly majored in psychology. She didn't know it at the time, but her degree would prepare her for a successful career in finance. After graduation, she was unsure what path to take, but a temp job as receptionist at Bank of America opened the door to the financial services industry. Once inside, she never looked back. She found her footing after participating in a management training program at Wells Fargo. Key to her success was her ability to understand and communicate with people, skills she sharpened in her psychology classes. Building quality relationships is at the core of wealth management, a career that took her from banking at Wells Fargo to wealth management at Bank of America's private bank, and finally to Morgan Stanley, where she worked as a wealth advisor and senior vice president for nearly 15 years. She founded the Brandon Group, which provided strategic investment management to high net worth clients. It's all about building trust, she says. Outside of the office, Kimberly's devoted her time to serving her community. She was the first African-American woman appointed to the SF Port Commission, where she served for 25 years, often as president. She also serves on several nonprofit and educational boards, often as chair, including the Meta Fund, Grants for the Arts, PACT Inc., and Golden Gate University. When Kimberly joined the SF State Foundation Board in 2014, it was another homecoming. She wanted to give back to the institution that prepared her for a career she loved. To reciprocate, she offered her expertise to the board's investment committee, helping to grow the university's endowment from $60 million to $180 million. In any room Kimberly's been in, she's fought for equity and access for all. She advocates for BIPOC communities because she's afraid no one else will, she says. If there's housing being developed or opportunities for new businesses, she wants to ensure communities of color have equal access. The more voices in a room, the better your outcomes, she says. She continues to be an advocate and says she's lucky to have her family, her parents, her husband Timothy, 3 stepchildren, and 6 grandchildren by her side for the fight.